My fellow YouTubers, how are you right now? When it comes to bringing you the most juicy news from the world of entertainment and beyond, it is your go-to content maker. There is a mind-blowing update that we have for you today that is certain to have you on the edge of your seat. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this one is going to completely revolutionize the game. It's possible that you're familiar with the iconic music magnate known as Diddy. Evidently, it appears that he has been caught in the middle of a legal tornado. An unexpected action has recently been taken by his legal team, and that is to withdraw him as a client. But why is that? Hold on to your hats, because this is where things are going to get exceptionally fascinating. There are rumors going around that Diddy's legal team has opted to put some distance between themselves and their client in order to prevent the possibility of R.I.C.O. charges. It is true that you have heard that correctly. R.I.C.O. charges. R.I.C.O. is an acronym that stands for the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, for those of you who are unaware of its meaning. Because of the gravity of the situation, this federal legislation is often reserved for instances that involve organized crime. The severity of the situation is reflected in the fact that Diddy's legal team took such an extreme measure, which says volumes about the scenario. Hold on, because that's not the end of the story. A mysterious individual by the name of Fred has now come forward with new proof, according to the sources that we have just released. Guess who this evidence is intended to be presented to? Who else but the most important traffickers? It would appear that Fred is in possession of significant dirt on these folks, and he is not scared to reveal the dark truths that they have been keeping. Everyone in the underground is left wondering what Fred might have discovered as a result of this bombshell disclosure, which has sent shockwaves across the network. Will the individuals responsible for the trafficking be brought to justice by this evidence? How does this relate to the legal situation that Diddy is currently facing? In any case, my close companions, you are aware that we will be keeping a close eye on the progression of this story. This means that you should make sure to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell, as we will be providing you with all of the most recent developments as they become available. Please believe me when I say that you do not want to overlook any aspect of this riveting story. Until we meet again, remember to keep your curiosity alive, stay tuned in, and keep those cameras rolling. I'd like to use this opportunity to say goodbye to your neighborhood YouTuber. Have a good time in the following video. A remarkable change of events has occurred, as the legal team representing Sean Diddy Combs has made the decision to step down in the face of increasing pressure and the possibility of RICO Racketeer influenced and corrupt organizations charges. Fred, a key informant, has recently released fresh material that has the potential to dramatically damage crucial players in an ongoing investigation into human trafficking. This new revelation comes at the same time. Attorneys for Diddy, who have been representing him throughout a number of different court battles, made the unexpected revelation that they will be withdrawing from the lawsuit last night. The decision may have been motivated by the growing prospect of RICO charges being filed, according to sources that are close to the case. In order to combat organized crime, RICO charges are extremely serious. These charges can result in harsh consequences, such as lengthy prison sentences and substantial fines, and they are designed to combat organized crime. The fact that Fred, an informant whose identity is being concealed for concerns of safety, has come forward with considerable fresh material has added fuel to the fire. According to reports, this evidence establishes a connection between a sophisticated trafficking organization and a number of prominent individuals. Although the particulars of the evidence have not yet been made public, some with knowledge of the situation have hinted at the existence of extensive records, communications, and money transactions that portray a damning picture. The charges brought under RICO are not a trivial matter. The RICO Act, which was passed into law in 1970, makes it possible for the leaders of a syndicate to be punished for the crimes that they directly directed others to commit or that they supported others in doing. Consequently, even if it is established that Diddy did not actively participate in any unlawful actions, he may still be subject to serious repercussions if it is demonstrated that he was involved in the orchestration of the crime in any way. The fact that Diddy's legal team has withdrawn from the case raises the possibility of a change in defense strategy. It is feasible that new representation will bring about new viewpoints, Yet, it also has the potential to reflect the seriousness of the allegations. In order to successfully defend against RICO allegations, one must meticulously prepare for the case, which frequently involves negotiating plea deals, helping with investigators, or preparing for a lengthy court battle. Both the music industry and the general public are keeping a close eye on the situation. Diddy, a business magnate who has a great amount of influence, has established an empire that encompasses not only the music industry but also the fashion industry, the media, and the spirits industry. There is a possibility that his legal issues will have a significant impact on his economic endeavors as well as his personal brand. It is considered that the trafficking case that Fred's testimony pertains to is one of the greatest cases in the history of humanity in recent times. According to the allegations, the network is spread over a number of states and is involved in a variety of illicit operations, including as the trafficking of drugs, the trafficking of people, and the laundering of money. It is possible that the introduction of new evidence may result in additional arrests and may even result in the whole operation being dismantled. In light of the circumstances surrounding this case, law enforcement agencies are taking it very seriously. It is anticipated that the fresh evidence that Fred has produced will play a significant part in the strategy that the prosecution will employ. As more information becomes available, it is likely that additional prominent individuals will be implicated in the inquiry. There are significant repercussions that could result from the prospective RICO charges and the newly disclosed information as the legal drama that surrounds Diddy continues to develop. The music mogul is going to have a difficult journey ahead of him, and the developments in this case will definitely capture the attention of the general public in the months to come. It remains to be seen whether this represents a significant turning point in the fight against organized crime, but there is one thing that is certain: the stakes have never been higher than they are right now.